Good afternoon. I'm Kimberly Van Noort. It is my privilege to serve as the Chancellor of the University of North Carolina at Asheville, and I am honored to convene this commencement ceremony for the class of 2026. Please remain standing, or please stand as you are able, for the national anthem performed today by Noah Henthorne, class of 2028.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof to the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Look at you! You may be seated. Thank you, Noah. We all owe a huge debt of gratitude for the entire team and the dozens of volunteers and staff who had made today's event possible. A round of their applause, please, for their dedicated efforts. Graduates of the class of 2026, you have arrived. But where exactly have you arrived? At UNC Asheville, we focus on providing a unique and compelling experience for you. One reason for that is to ensure your success as students. And your presence here with your family, friends, and loved ones looking on is evidence of that success. You have achieved much, and you should be proud of your accomplishments. I know I and everyone else here are very proud of you. But the faculty and staff who work so hard every day to provide you with this experience don't only do it to ensure your success as a student. More importantly, it's to ensure your success in the next phase of your life. UNC Asheville is a transitional phase for you. It is one where you've learned new skills, forged meaningful relationships, gained valuable knowledge, and developed into the kinds of leaders who can solve the problems of today and tomorrow. We often think of this ceremony, this commencement, as an end. And though it is the end of your time at UNC Asheville, now is when you take what you have learned and commence with the next phase of your life. You will go to graduate school, or begin working a new job, or start your own business. The liberal arts and sciences education you received serves as a solid and reliable foundation. Take it with you, knowing that you are ready for what is next. So without further ado, next to speak will be Dr. Yvonne Villanueva Russell, Provost and Executive Vice Chancellor for Academic Affairs, who will read the UNC Asheville Land Acknowledgement. She will be followed by Lou Bissett, member of the UNC Asheville Board of Trustees, Obi Osaro, president of the Student Government Association, and Evelyn Chang, professor of psychology and recipient of the 2025 UNC Board of Governors Award for Excellence in Teaching. Provost?
Tokieste, where they race. The University of North Carolina, Asheville acknowledges with respect that the land we are on today is ancestral land of the Enegitiwage, more commonly known as the Cherokee. We recognize the Cherokee as the native people and original stewards of this land. To the Enegitiwage, the land was known as Tokieste, where they race, and was part of the Cherokee Nation, Chale Alege, which covered as many as 108,000 square miles of American Southeast as late as 1730 and consisted of 60 or more towns. The stories that come from this land teach us how to live, interact, and mutually care for all relations. We, as an institution, understand that there is a need to listen and learn from the people of this land. We acknowledge that an act of recognition is not enough to overcome the settler colonial history that has attempted to eradicate indigenous people from their history and consciousness of these lands. The Eastern Band Cherokee and UNC Asheville seek to affirm our work together to ensure strong relationship rooted in relevancy, responsibility, respect, and reciprocity. Therefore, as an institution, UNC Asheville has a responsibility to commit its efforts and resources to the health and priorities of the Eastern Band Cherokee Indians, the students who attend this university, and all the varied indigenous people who live in and around the lands this university is situated on. As these words are spoken and heard, we renew and reaffirm this campus as Cherokee homelands.
Chancellor Van Ort, distinguished members of the Platform Party, families, relatives, and friends of our graduates. It is with considerable pride that I take this opportunity to congratulate and address our graduating seniors on behalf of the UNC Asheville Board of Trustees. Graduates, I'm honored to celebrate and congratulate you on your achievement in completing your respective degrees. Your experiences at UNC Asheville have helped you become the individuals that you are today, and they are part of the foundation for the next phase of your life. You will soon walk across the stage to receive your hard-earned degrees and look toward the future. I know that you will do so with the confidence and capability that comes from receiving your education at this outstanding public institution. You will be living examples of the value of a UNC Asheville education. As respected alumni of one of the finest public liberal arts universities in the nation, you will continue to use what you've learned here to tackle the challenges you will face, those that you plan for, and those that you haven't even imagined. You now have the responsibility to use the critical thinking and problem-solving skills you developed here to improve our society and the lives of others that you will meet along your journey. Your education does not end here, because learning, as we all know, is a lifelong pursuit, and UNC Asheville will be with you on your journey. Once again, congratulations on your tremendous success. We know that you will represent this university with great honor in the exciting years ahead. Go Bulldogs. Thank you.
Hello, soon-to-be UNC Asheville alums. I'm Obi Uncle Sorrell, your current Stone Body president. It's been a pleasure serving you any way that I could. I've made meaningful connections with most of you in this room today, and so I'm fortunate to see you go. But I'm excited about the journey you're about to embark as a post-grad and look forward to see the great things you'll do after you step out this arena. As you step into the next chapter of your life after college, you stand on the threshold of a vibrant new world brimming with opportunities and challenges that come with being a proud college graduate. The excitement of your hard-earned achievements mingles with a sense of uncertainty as you prepare to navigate the complexities of adulthood, seeking your place in a landscape that is both familiar and yet entirely new. You have developed the essential skills required to thrive in your chosen career, equipping yourself with the knowledge and expertise that will propel you toward lasting success. As you embark on your journey into the real world, embrace the courage to use your voice as a powerful tool for change. Do not hesitate to speak out against injustices or any barriers that may impede your path to success. Stand up for justice, equity, standing firm in your beliefs as you navigate the challenges ahead. Passionately advocate for the values you hold dear. Never follow someone else's influence to sway you from your convictions. Your words have the potential to inspire others and light the path to a brighter future for you and everyone around you. You're the future leaders of tomorrow. And I have a little quote here. Success is not how you have climbed, but how you make a positive difference to the world, by Roy T. Bennett. Go Bulldogs.
Greetings to the Provost, Chancellor, members of the Platform Party, my colleagues, family and friends, and most of all, our graduates. Students, this day has finally arrived. You've submitted your final papers, completed your last exams. You thought you were done with your last lecture, but here I am. And I want to talk to you about motivation, a big topic in my field, educational psychology. I know you know what motivation is. You're sitting here. You went through COVID, you persevered through Helene, and clearly you are acquainted with motivation. But now, beyond the structure of an undergraduate degree, how will you motivate yourself moving forward? Many people believe that intrinsic motivation is the best. Extrinsic motivation is something to be avoided. Quick definitions if you haven't had my class. Intrinsic is when you engage for the sake of the task itself. Extrinsic for any reasons outside of the task. I'm going to tell you a secret from my field. Not all extrinsic motivators are bad. Some of them are actually quite effective. So I'll tell you about a theory, really quickly, self-determination theory. In this theory, there are 4 types of extrinsic motivation. The first type, external, is the least adaptive. This is where you do something to get a reward or to avoid a punishment, skip class and you lose attendance points, when you're little, clean your room and you get dessert. They're not great reasons to engage. The next type of extrinsic motivation is called introjected. This is where you reward and punish yourself, usually through emotion. Work hard on a lab assignment so you feel confident and proud. Go to the gym to avoid feeling guilty. This is better than external motivation because you're more in charge of yourself. You're rewarding and punishing yourself instead of someone else doing so. The next type of extrinsic motivation is called identified. Here, you engage in tasks because you see the value or purpose of what it is that you're doing, even if you don't like doing it. So you practice for a presentation to develop good public speaking skills. What this motivation tells us is you don't have to actually enjoy something to do it well, because if you believe it's important, your engagement is going to be pretty good. And finally, the type of extrinsic motivation that's closest to intrinsic, because this is all along a continuum of motivation, this one is called integrated. And here, we engage because of who we are. You work hard on a project because you are a conscientious person. You show up on time for work because you're the type of person who can be counted on. So why is this important? Why consider motivation along a continuum instead of just saying intrinsic is good and extrinsic is bad? Well, most of what we do in life is not fun. It's not. Intrinsic motivation is all about doing things because they're fun or enjoyable, to challenge yourself. But most things that we do just aren't intrinsically engaging. And that's just the way it is. So we need our extrinsic motivators. If there's something that you're completely uninterested in doing, reward yourself once you manage to do it. And even though it's great to get the external recognition and praise of your parents and teachers, it's actually even more adaptive to be proud of yourself, to feel that sense of satisfaction for having accomplished something. So be proud of yourselves for being here right now. This is that introjected motivation. And then, if you get too caught up in feeling guilty about not engaging, focus instead on the importance or value of the task. And that shift in mindset just might be enough to get you to engage with the task. And most importantly, as you navigate this world and you come up against the real challenges and difficulties and heartbreaks that are all around us, ask yourself, who are you? In terms of integrated motivation, who you are determines the choices that you make, and you have the autonomy to make those choices, to help shape and impact this world that we are all living in. You have the capacity to create a better world for all of us, and I believe that you will. Congratulations, graduates.
Today, we recognize Janice W. Brummett, a business leader, philanthropic trailblazer, and honorary degree recipient who has made a significant contribution in her profession, in our communities and beyond, and for all our collective good. Would Lou Bissett and Provost Villanueva Russell please join me at the podium? And Mrs. Brummett, would you please join us as well? A native of Boone, North Carolina, and the first in her family to attend college, Ms. Brummett began her journey at Appalachian State University, where a scholarship opened the door to a future she would shape with vision and generosity. Along with her husband, Joe, she built a thriving business enterprise, co-owning 70 Arby's franchises across the Carolinas. Yet her influence extends far beyond the boardroom. In Asheville and throughout the region, Ms. Brummett has been a pioneering force in expanding opportunities for all. She broke barriers as the first woman to chair the Asheville Chamber of Commerce Board of Directors and co-founded Women for Women, a philanthropic effort that has invested more than $5 million in initiatives to support and empower women and girls. Ms. Brummett has dedicated herself to advancing education, healthcare, and economic development. Her deep commitment to UNC Asheville is evidenced in her service on the UNC Asheville Foundation Board and as chair of the Board of Trustees. With her husband, she has supported scholarships, athletics, and capital projects at the university, embodying her deeply held conviction that education is the great equalizer. From providing summer meals for children to championing systemic change, Ms. Brummett's leadership reflects a life devoted to building stronger and more compassionate communities, and her impact will ensure lasting progress in North Carolina and beyond. In recognition of her transformative leadership in business, philanthropy, and civic life, her steadfast commitment to the people of North Carolina, and her unwavering belief in the power of education, we honor Ms. Janice W. Brummett with the Chancellor's Medallion and proudly confer upon her the honorary degree of Doctor of Humane Letters.
Good afternoon, Chancellor Van Noort, Board of Trustees, faculty, honored guests, and not least of all, graduates and your families. When they told me that I was receiving this award, I was very honored and truly amazed. I am a country girl from Boone, and thought, boy, what did I do to deserve this? But I am truly honored. I want to tell you that I am equally impressed with all of you, what you've come through. You came through COVID, you came through Helene, and you came through those dreaded final exams. Wow. Okay, I wanted to tell you a little bit about my story, but I know that you're waiting to get your diploma, so I'm going to make this short. You know, very early on, I didn't even go into a business that relates to my major. My husband Joe and I went into business. That's totally foreign to what I was going to do with my major, but it taught us how to pivot. And in this world, pivot is a big word. And I wanted to say that every pundit, every economic advisor, everyone in the news is telling us that in 10 years, 35 to 40% of the jobs that are currently out there are going to be automated. So your world is going to completely change. So you need to be ready, and you need to learn to pivot. But the education that you have received here has taught you to be creative, has taught you to think outside the box. I hate that term, but it's taught you to create and work in teams and to use your creativity in ways that someone my age can never imagine. You're going to do wonderful things. You're going to pivot. And I cannot imagine a group of young people ready to create a new world for us. I am looking forward to seeing what happens with you, and it is just going to be phenomenal. I am so amazed at all of you. I'm so proud of you, and that's the reason that my husband Joe and I have invested in your future, and we love the university. We love that you're graduating today, and we are so proud of you. We wish you a life of excitement and unfulfilled, just full of joy, and we cannot imagine what's ahead of you. So congratulations, and go Bulldogs.
Thank you so much, Janice, for sharing your words of wisdom with us. It's time. It's now my pleasure to welcome back Dr. Yvonne Villanueva Russell to the podium for the conferring of the degrees.
Will the candidates for the baccalaureate degrees please stand? Yes, that's you. Chancellor Van Noort, these students have completed all of the requirements for the baccalaureate degrees and have been certified by the faculty and the registrar. I present them to you for the awarding of degrees.
In recognition of your successful completion of the course of study and your fulfillment of the requirements, by vote of the university faculty and with the approval of the UNC Asheville Board of Trustees and the concurrence of the UNC Board of Governors, and by virtue of the authority vested in me by both these boards and the state of North Carolina, I confer upon each of you as appropriate the degree Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Fine Arts, or Bachelor of Science. You may now take your seat and will be called forward to receive your diplomas.
Jacob Holton Stephen. Zachary Dean McClure. Kaylin Hope Roberto. Donald Christopher West. Tessa Margaret Qualvick. James Guy McDaniel. Cooper McCormick Boyles. Kevin Thomas Lyons. P.J. Huffman. Lily Yative Dobby, graduating magna cum laude. Austin Sharon Draper. Kate Juliet Malawani, graduating magna cum laude. Casey Lynn West. Ashley Carolina Heredia Cartagena. Abigail Joy Marcus, graduating cum laude. Catherine Laurent Link. Juan Shu, graduating summa cum laude. Cameron Kenneth Henson. Dylan Patrick Walker. Ivy Hannon. Spencer Jarrett Chandler. Hannah Elizabeth Ramsey. Clayton Albert Jordan, graduating summa cum laude. Tanner Bixby York. Jesse Ray Kraus. Anthony Goblin Woods, graduating cum laude. Brian Isai Martinez Zalvideve. Sarah Margaret Riker, graduating summa cum laude. Atlas Clark. Alex Ryan Morrison. Lizzie Menta. Chrislyn Elaine Hawkins, graduating magna cum laude. Shelby Duell. Michael Wilson, graduating cum laude. Amanda Beth Zeldin, graduating summa cum laude. Isabel Ann Breckbeal.
Young Fritchie.
Emma Grace Young Fritchie, graduating cum laude. Joanna Rose Sass. Caitlin Gianna Della Carpini, graduating cum laude. Emma Christine Schuler. Kristen Lopez, graduating magna cum laude. Sidley Willow Skiles. Lydia Nicole Griffith Wynn. Katie Shea Conroy. Cynthia Martinez. Alexandra Michelle Beausoleil, graduating magna cum laude. Emily Christine Bigelow. Wilson Sidney Wisnant IV. Joy Marie Wood, graduating magna cum laude. Andrew Stephen Richmeyer. Victor Spencer Brake. Emma Gordon Fauber. Justin Tapia. Mercy Austin Pinnix. Isabel Meredith Killian, graduating summa cum laude. Natalie Isabel Garcia. Hannah Adenika Bashira Etu, graduating cum laude. Emmeline Scales, graduating cum laude. Becca Johnson. Erin Paul, graduating magna cum laude. Yates Bird Hockaday, graduating cum laude. Max Gray. Olivia D. Littlejohn, graduating cum laude. Sophia Marie Bailey. Sophia Campens. Micah Cameron Cottle. Anna Laura Chella. Taylor Drake McCain, graduating summa cum laude. Amy Lopez Oramas. Stephen Moss. Caleb Davis Lumpkin. Andrew Lal Willis, graduating cum laude. Finn River Shea, graduating summa cum laude. Kenya Diarmia Garcia, graduating cum laude.
Is Milo Leonardo Bogus Davis.
Milo Leonardo Bogus Davis. Alexander Sebastian Fernandez. Avery Marie Kerstetter. Kimberly H. Williams. Caitlin Gray Nichols, graduating summa cum laude. Kendall Grace Powell. Elizabeth Lenore Ball. Azalea Rain Mihalovich. Jesse Patrick McCauley. Enrique Rojas Martinez. Lena Brooks Reeves. Christian Matthias Miller, graduating magna cum laude. Alexis Sophia Kangemi, graduating cum laude. Catherine Hunley. Cole Sidney Hampton. Catherine Hale. Quentin Rivera. Brian James Mungle. Bud Jones. Emily Grace Hillier, graduating cum laude. Camille Lynn Blake. Corey Donovan Ginley, graduating summa cum laude.
Andrew Quinton Smith.
Andrew Quinton Smith, graduating cum laude. Derek Elijah Bauer. Kaylee Alyssa Stanley, graduating magna cum laude. Sophie Caroline Meadows. Noah Ortiz.
The first name should be Lena. The first name should be Lena. Lena, yes.
Lena Benham Kennel. Danielle Carter. Sophie Marie Gordon, graduating summa cum laude. Rachel Johanna McNulty. Olivia Morgan Dotson. Nora Rose Kennedy. Baylor Lynn Herlihy, graduating summa cum laude. Avery Helene Loback, graduating magna cum laude. Kylie Abigail Kakovic, graduating cum laude. Leanne Barber. Justin Horning, graduating summa cum laude. Brooke Catherine Ballard. Valerie Gail Lounsbury. Emma Lester, graduating cum laude. Kennedy Ann No, graduating magna cum laude. Bailey Blythe Langford, graduating summa cum laude. Eliza Somerville Shadden. Allison Amelia Ward, graduating summa cum laude. Rinta Tagagi. Miller Hayden, graduating summa cum laude.
Louis Beckett.
Louis Beckett, graduating cum laude. Vidar Mar Ragnarsson. Anna Konar, graduating magna cum laude. Drew Bhakta Gaddis. Madison Nicole Raymer, graduating magna cum laude. Elizabeth Peyton Moser, graduating magna cum laude. Kenzie Holcomb. Nolan Colazzo. Jessica Allen. Maximo Luis Alberto Maribal. Ona Diana Nathia Menendez. Roland Willis. May Tan Nin, graduating summa cum laude. Chelsea Etta Rippey. Olina W. Johnson, graduating magna cum laude. Lillian Hammett Kite. Elena Grace Mattison. Hugh Brian Turner. Asher Jesse Brazier, graduating cum laude. Emma Claire Conforti. Caitlin Marie Jones. Catherine Marie Campbell, graduating cum laude. Jane Jeffrey, graduating cum laude. Sarah Anise Baldwin Nussbaum.
Ollie Sonason Little.
Ollie Sonason Lidholt. Grace Hinson.
Tristan McJoint.
Tristan McJoint Agbiani. Alistair Whitfield, graduating cum laude. Kate De La Garza Torres, graduating cum laude. Janaki Anna Bihari Singh, graduating magna cum laude. Alexis Rose Bell, graduating magna cum laude. Hayden Miguel Strickler, graduating cum laude. Michaela Soledad Meneslavas Mueller, graduating summa cum laude. Samuel Caleb Johnson. Johnny Oliver, graduating summa cum laude. Alexander James Knight. Do you want the middle?
Yeah, sure. Nicholas Graham.
Nicholas Graham Howe.
David Bader.
Luke David Bayer. Wallace Catherine Flanagan, graduating magna cum laude. Thomas Alistair Richmond, graduating summa cum laude. Jenna White, graduating magna cum laude. Angus Buchanan Kraber. Adam Jean-Pierre Wold, graduating magna cum laude.
Christian Sluter.
Christian Sluter. Morgan Brooke Christodoulou, graduating cum laude. Adam Shawana, graduating summa cum laude. Alani Jaisa Reed. Olivia Amara Wilson. Brandon Michael Washington.
All right, now we're all going to remain calm. Families, just a moment. To all of you, congratulations. You have accomplished so much, and we know you will accomplish so much more. As you embark on your next adventure, take all that you have learned here and change the world for good. With this charge, I now ask the graduates of the UNC Asheville class of 2026 to please stand together. We'll do it anyway. I tried. They go crazy. Okay, everybody, we're not quite done yet. One more thing to do, hang on. By virtue of the authority vested in me by the UNC Asheville Board of Trustees, the UNC Board of Governors, and the great state of North Carolina, I proclaim you 2026 graduates of the University of North Carolina. Please move your tassels to the left. Now! Oh, they're excited. They are excited. At this time, I welcome Noah Henthorn back to lead us in the singing of the UNC Asheville alma mater. The words are in your program. Please stand as you are able. Noah, take it away.
Hail alma mater, hail UNCA, learning be your watchword, greatness be your way. High upon the mountains, in the land of sky, stands our alma mater. Lift your voices high. Noble alma mater, hear our words of praise. May we love and honor you until the end of days.
I would ask that the audience please remain standing until the platform party has exited and our graduates recess. Congratulations again. Bravo and well done.